Hey, how you doing? I hope you all feeling blessed and highly favored. I hope you all doing something productive or starting to do something productive with your life, spending time with family, etc. Not just sitting around playing video games, watching Netflix. Yes, I'm going to start out with saying that, alright. We got limited time on earth. We do not know when we will die. Alright. Now today is going to be. Oh yeah, I'm skipping. I'm not doing all that car stuff. Y'all got the memo now. Y'all got the memo now, right? So today's topic is going to be about your drive. I want to know what drives you. I want to know what do you have to lose. I want to know is it worth giving up, and I might even throw a bonus in there for each and every one of y'all. All right, for the ones that are tuned in, I'm glad you're tuned in. You're in for a surprise. This video will be about 35 minutes long. It might be short by 2 to 3 minutes, possibly. All right. Hope you all having a good day, and we're gonna get started. All right. Number one, what drives you? I would like to know what drives you to your goal. What drives you to want to have glory? What drives you to your destiny? What drives you? Is it your kids? Is it that you don't want your kids to struggle? Is it you tired of struggling, or is it you again? You don't want to struggle in the future, or you don't want to work. You don't want to work for corporate anymore. You want to be your own corporate, or do you want to help other people out because you're tired of other people suffering? Are you just tired of life? Are you tired of how we're getting treated? Are you tired of how we don't always have things? Are you tired of your lifestyle? You're tired of how the cards you got dealt with. There's a lot of reasons that could be what drives you, but what should not drive you is the negativity. What should not drive you is trying to get revenge, envy, jealous. You having jealousy in your heart. That's gonna kill you right away. You're gonna kill your own self, not by suicide. You're gonna kill your mental way before you kill yourself physically. If you're doing it by jealousy, and if you're wanting to prove people wrong, just stop. Change your motives now, cause you're doing stuff to prove them wrong. Once you prove them wrong, what else would you be doing? You'll stop in your path. You will stop in your own path for as long as you're trying to do jealousy, or you're trying to do get back. You're trying to have success for a get back. That's not the goal. That's not the motive. I don't shame people for doing that, but that cannot be your motive every single time. If that's your motive every single time, you won't be able to last, because that feeling will only last for so long. um Me personally, I never wanted to prove anybody. I never wanted to prove anybody wrong. Although I could have proved them wrong so many times, I just clearly showed it in my actions. I showed I wasn't gonna be like them. I showed that I wasn't gonna care about how they feel about me. I just made my actions speak with it, but I didn't make that my futuristic goal. Hey, I want to prove them wrong. I already know I could prove them wrong, but it's the fact that if you already know that you could prove somebody wrong, then there's no need to try and make your futuristic goals of proving somebody wrong. Anybody can prove somebody wrong. Somebody can prove me wrong and I won't even know it. You can always prove something wrong about somebody, because there is a wrong about each individual on this earth. There's always a problem with every each individual on this earth. You will have always something to point out. So if you're trying to point out somebody's wrongs, then that is just not the motive. That is not the way to go. Eradicate that way of thinking. Eradicate that mental. Please do. You will crash yourself, and you will make yourself suffer for as long as you're trying to do it to go against somebody else, or if you're trying to get wealth to get revenge on somebody and do something to that individual. Stop that too. And plus, by the time you get so successful, you probably think it's not even worth it. If that was me and I was still in that, if I was still in that scenario, I'd be like, nah, it's not even worth it, because it really isn't. It's not worth it. What is worth your freedom? What is? I mean, I can understand you defending your family. I tell people all the time, the only way I'll go to prison, or the only way I'll go to prison now, is if, and number one, I'm protecting my family. Number two, protecting my loved ones. That's the only way. It's always protection. It's always gonna be my protection. Or if I go to prison, if one day they say that praising the Lord is illegal. Those are the only three ways. But I don't care if either one of them is illegal, because I'm gonna defend defend my loved ones, and I'm going to defend Jesus Christ, just like how he defended me on that cross. All right. Also, if I didn't do it, that'd be one-sided, and that's righteously. That's rude. I don't know if ignorance the right word, but that's just obnoxious how some people can do that. It's very obnoxious, and it's just beyond me. Yeah. I just want to know what drives you, what keeps you going. I just want to know what keeps you going. Life is about how you drive yourself. Because your discipline depends on how you driving yourself. Because this I like drive. Let's see. Your drive is your fuel for your discipline. The harder your drive is, the more disciplined you become. I'm so disciplined with my eating habits because I got too many people with bad arteries, got too many people with blood clots, got too many people with liver problems, had too many people that had cancer, too many people that just hurt their insides for me to want to eat fast food. I cannot want to eat fast food. The only thing that I could possibly eat from a fast food place is a dessert. And you can ask anybody around me. I probably get a dessert about once a week, and that is it. The rest might be protein desserts. For the ones that know what protein desserts are, they just have protein in it. But it's like an alternative for sweets. So therefore, it's not all the way fat. You still getting some protein in it. That is what I do. I don't want to fatten myself. I don't care. I don't care to be the buffest and muscular person there is either. I just want to get fit, but not just fit. I want to exceed fit. So I'm exceeding fit and muscular. All right, but because the reason why I say I don't have a need to be muscular, because I already love my body how it is, but I'm always trying to do improvements. That's what I mean by that. Because I always have to do improvements. If you never try and improve in yourself in all aspects of your life, you will slow down. So you can pour all in at one subject, but how can I do pour my whole entire self one subject into motivation and not to the spiritual? So therefore, I gotta spend time with the spiritual, motivational, business, and of course exercise. So that's how it is for me personally. Because me, I'm a child, I'm a man of God, I'm a soldier of God, I'm the soldier of God, I'm a knight of God. So therefore, I'm going to, of course, do spiritual, but also I'm using the works that God put into my soul to be able to use for other people, and I'm putting goals for that as well. And He also allowed me to not get handicapped when I was supposed to. When I was supposed to get handicapped after the wound. So of course I'm gonna try and go and improve in my exercise, my exercise health wellness day by day. And people be like, "Oh, why you working? You're working out so hard." I mean, technically, I don't work out hard. Maybe y'all just on my level. Yeah, like y'all ever thought about that? Like people be like, "Oh, you working yourself too hard," or maybe, "Oh, you exercising too much," but maybe y'all not on the mentality level, or maybe you didn't have the same mental struggles as I did, and the physical struggles. But I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about my body. Maybe y'all haven't had physical struggles. Maybe y'all weren't born premature and were destined to die at a young age. Maybe y'all weren't destined to be handicapped when you were born. Then but all of a sudden I'm 18 years of age and still walking, still jogging, still running, still sprinting, still working. Maybe y'all don't have that type of impact. My apologies, but that is my impact. So since I know what the Lord has done for me, and since I'm a walking example of the Lord, I'm gonna do as much as I can. I'm going to show everybody that, okay, I wasn't supposed to be walking, jogging, be able to exercise, be able to walk. I'm supposed to be in a wheelchair. All right. Now I'm gonna show y'all that with my workout, with my exercise, and with my dietary advising, then I'm going to show you how God works for me, And when the Lord gave me a voice, and He still has given me a voice, although I might stutter sometimes, I know that He will work it out for my good. Therefore, He's gonna work it out for my good. And He gave me these gifts. So therefore, I'm gonna shower it to everybody else, because the Lord give you gifts to also bless others. And that's really the only reason why sometimes we get blessed. Everything else is a grace gift from God. So we all get blessed in a certain way because of that. We're to bless others. Abraham got blessed, and he's blessing all of us. We are the seed of Abraham. So he blessed all of us. So when the Lord gives you a blessing, you have to make sure if okay, here's how you could tell if the blessings from God or not. If boom. Here's how you could tell if I know I've been talking about find your gift, find your talent. Here's how you know if your gift or talent is from God, or if it's from just what you desire. If your gift and talent can help other people make mental wellness, spiritual wellness, financial wellness, emotional wellness, that is a gift from God. So let's say your music, gospel music, or you just say music for the soul, like natural positivity music. If it helps people go through what they're going through, that's a gift from God. And me, I'm a speaker. Not everybody's a speaker, but I know how to speak. And although through the stuttering, people know what I mean. So therefore, I give them the impact, and I encourage them. And what I do, I empower their souls and encourage them to do things beyond what they thought that they were capable of doing. You can tell that is a God-given gift. Or if you find certain strategies to make the people enhance their financial freedom without them having to, starve themselves or being able to sacrifice such harsh things, and you're able to bless them with a better life. That can also be a gift from God as well. A gift from God does not literally have to be just spiritual. I just say, in my first videos that I did, I just said it's better to have spiritual over any gifts, because in order for the Lord to trust you with the gifts, you have to first seek Him. And then you have to also learn how to do your spiritual gifts first. That's what I did. I started gaining the wisdom from God, and I started doing spiritual gifts first. And then I was like, okay, I'll branch out and do other gifts, because the spiritual gifts will branch out to other regular gifts, and those regular gifts will have secondary gifts. All right? That's what I mean by that. Oh, that was a lot in 13 minutes. Oh, gosh. 13, 15 minutes. Oh, man. Number 2. What do you have to lose? I want to know, what do you have to lose? Some of y'all have a safety net. Some of y'all do not. For motivational speaking, I have a money safety net. But for motivational speaking, I do not have a safety net. Two different things. Because the money cannot back up my speaking. And what I mean by that's why money cannot be such a huge value to me. Because money can give me the equipment I need, but I need the speaking in order to make the materials be put to use. So therefore, for my speaking, I don't have a safety net, but for the finance, I have a safety net. All right. So I'm talking, since I'm a speaker, and I'm more of a speaker than I am a businessman, I can say that I do not have a safety net. So what I have to do is that I have to keep on recording, because if there's a time, there's an emergency, I can't slip up. I cannot afford to slip up. I cannot afford to waste time, because there's a time I got to attend a funeral, or if I got to attend to the hospital, or somebody's hurt, or I got to pick somebody up for an emergency, and I'm not able to release the videos on time, or I'm not able to spend time to make videos, then what's going to happen then? Then what am I going to be able to do then? I can't just say, Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I will not be able to record. I will not be able to release a video due to due to me failing to prepare myself to record for the lost souls of God who really need this word. Everybody needs this word. Even sometimes when I be speaking to y'all, I need it too. That's sometimes why I'm passionate with it. Like, but me, I'm just passionate with my drive, power, passion, discipline. Because I'm very passionate in everything that I love to do. The difference between being passionate something I do and passionate that I love to do. Something I love to do, especially the speaking, I'm passionate with it. I'm passionate with it all day, every day. I'm forever gonna be passionate about this. My my tank will not run out. My tank will not run empty when it comes to this. It might run empty and I just be feeling like, oh man, I don't feel like, this earning income all right. But this right here, speaking, I love it in a passionate way. But working, I just use it to fund the business and use it to fund my speaking. So therefore, I'm not tied to it. I would never say that I need a job because I know the Lord will provide, and I'm not going to define my life off of a job. And if I have to lower some things to fund the business, then that's just how it's going to have to be because I know it will pay off. It might not pay off in a year. I mean, it could, Lord willing. Lord willing, all things let done will be done. It could pay off in 6 months. It could pay off in a year, 5 years, a decade. It could probably even be two. It could probably be a decade. I mean 2 decades. I forgot what it's called in the. It's like a book in the Bible. I don't know. No, it's not called a quarter. I forgot what it was called. Oof, dang, or something. I don't know. Y'all understand? I'm just talking about 20 years. They have a different saying for 20 years in the Bible. I bet you that I will remember it as soon as I finish this video, and that's the crazy part about it. I'm gonna finish it as soon as the video is over. I can't remember what they used to call 20 years. Dang, because I did learn it. I did learn it once upon a time. I haven't used it in a while, so dang. But what do y'all have to lose? Because I have a lot to lose. If I, let's say, if I do something bad, I could go to prison. That I won't be able to release things. If I mess up a bond, I won't be able to get it back because what if that bond is very strongly needed. I can't start recording because I need to lead the people. Can't stop using my blessings because I need my blessings to bless others. There's a lot of ways that I have everything I have everything to lose. So I can't just. That's why I have to think strategic. That's why I don't respond to words. That's why I don't respond to toxicity. I respond to it in a respectful way, but I never get upset over it. So therefore, I have everything to lose because people would do things, would attempt to do things to you and say, attack you verbally just to get a reaction out of you. So that's why you have to be careful to who you trying to talk to in a way because they will just try and manipulate. They will try and manipulate your mind and just try and get a reaction out of you. All right, but not everybody got a reaction out of Jesus. Some people got a reaction, but it wasn't even in a disrespectful way. That all Jesus did, he backed up he had a justification, but his justification wasn't always text. It was what he knew, and it's like he didn't take time to prove anything. He didn't take time to prove anything all the time. He spoke it. He acted upon it, and he let the people have their opinion. So therefore, I have everything to lose, and I'm trying to walk to the footsteps of Jesus Christ as amazing as possible, as much as I can bear it, as much as my body can handle it. Sometimes you gotta make you have to make your body suffer sometimes. Not in a bad way, but in a way that the flesh knows that the spirit is higher than itself. You have to, because if you don't fast and you do not let the flesh know that the spirit is the head and not the tail, then you will get controlled by the flesh. You will get controlled by the flesh, and that is not a good thing at all. Because you want the flesh to take control. I'm sorry. You're gonna need extra help to get out of that. You're going to need a support system and everything to get out of that. All right. I'm just saying, it's going to take a while to get out of that. I promise you, it will. It's like, what do y'all have? What I really want to know, what do y'all have to lose? All right, number 3. Is it worth giving up? Is sleep worth giving it up? Is missing a rep worth giving it up? You don't understand that one rep can get you to the NBA. That one rep NFL. That one rep hockey. I miss a video. If I miss a video, a public speaker can. You don't know. If I don't release a video today, if I don't release a video at 2 a.m. every day, what if a public speaker planned on looking at a new upcoming video that day and they wanted to test me to see if I do it every day? So now since I didn't post it that day, now they're gonna feel like I'm slipping. What happens if I slip up? It's not worth giving it up. That sleep is not worth it. Sleep is nice. Sleep is wonderful. It's very wonderful. We're supposed to get it to recoup, but not to feel good. You're supposed to use your sleep to recoup, not to just shelter all your feelings, your emotion. Like there'll be some people that be like, man, I'm mad, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, I'm upset, so I'm going to go to sleep. No, you need to handle your problems like a man. Handle your emotions like a man or a woman. All right. You need to for the dudes. You need to handle your things like a man. For a woman, you need to handle your problems like a woman of God. All right. You have both people. Y'all gotta handle it. Y'all gotta handle it. No man can handle it better than a woman. No woman can handle it better than a man. So we both genders, both people have to be able to handle it. So us both cannot go to sleep and just say goodbye to our problems, because as soon as you wake up, the problems gonna be knocking at your door. They're gonna be knocking at your door, waiting for you. No, they're not gonna be waiting for you. They're gonna want to attack you. But then God is gonna be like, oh, you gonna handle your problems today? All right, go to sleep. The problems are just going to get worse and worse and worse in your head until you actually decide to handle your problems. You must handle your problems, because if you don't handle your problems, you're just like this. You can't see me, can you? Because you got your problems in the way. So or I can't help you until you learn to get your problems out the way. You learn to get your past out the way. You let your past vision get out the way. You decide to get healed. You decide to let God fill in that void. Then it starts to open up. All right, you got half of it down. But you're not able to see my face, right? You're not able to see the words. You're able to see my face, but you can look. Just look at how I'm looking. You can see my face, but you can't see my mouth. All right, but when you let it all down, you get the full power of my words, my full verbal expression. You get to feel how I feel. You get to understand what I'm going through. You get to take part in the ways that I'm teaching you and the impact of how I'm teaching you. And you saw how it went like that, because you could feel it. Because look. There's a difference between hearing and seeing. All right, you can hear it. You can hear what I'm saying, and it'll feel very motivational and inspiring. But once you actually look to me face to face, it's like a true impact. That because my expression, the way that I feel about this, the way I love to strive for, the way I love to strive for speaking, so much stronger, and I just speak it with so much emotion, but it's very genuine emotion because I want to help everybody out. I want to help everybody out. That's all I want to do. It sometimes hurts that I can't help everybody out, but that's just life. You can't always help everybody out. So from time to time, I have to tell somebody like, oh, I mean, not tell somebody. I have to tell myself like, all right, you can't help them. You have to let them find it on their own. Okay, you can't help this man. He want to stay stuck in his ways. Let him leave him alone. Okay, this woman wants to stay stuck in their ways. Let them go at their own speed of change. Gotta let people go to their own rate of change. You can't expect people to change for you. Just because you've changed for somebody, don't mean that person is gonna change for you. And cause you know you'll feel that way. You'll be like, dang. What happens when I change for you? Dang, that's how. Yeah, you're gonna feel that way, but it really is what it is. There's nobody that is like you. There's nobody with the same gift. There's nobody with the same. Like there could be some people with the same motive, same people with the same dream, but not the same gift. Everybody can speak, but not everybody will say it like me and express it like me. Nobody can be like me. Point blank, period. Nobody can at all. And I don't care if I needed to justify it or not. No, you are not like me. You could look. You could be more intelligent like me, you're not like me. You're not like me. You can speak better than me, you're not like me. Because you're so worried about how you speaking versus the word that you deliver. You're not like me. I may stutter. I honestly don't think that I've stuttered really in this video because I'm talking about it with so much passion. But it's just the thing that see, I just did it, but that's okay. But see, even with my stuttering, y'all can still understand how I feel. I don't need large words, and to go with large words, I want to say this: you do not need to cuss to express how you feel. You can just express yourself with words. You learn to use your impact. You learn to use your impact instead of using your cuss words as an attack. That's not going to work because there are some people that can make an impact on you and make you feel like such without even using cuss words. You don't need cuss words. What do you need? You need to say the F word. You need to say H, S, all that. Like B. Like you don't like N. Like come on. You don't need to say all of that. It's not needed. And back then when people used to tell me that I didn't listen, but I'm starting to understand that once I was cussing back then, I was stupid. Yes, I could say I was stupid now. People be like, oh no, you weren't stupid. No, I was stupid in the head to myself. Not because I was made stupid, but I made myself dumb. Because I started lowering my mindset, lowering my expectation, lowering my reality of what I was supposed to be or what I was supposed to become of. That's what I'm talking about. I lowered myself, and then the Lord was just shaking his head, but the Lord knew I was gonna come around. He was just letting me go through it. He's like, all right, gonna let it happen. We're gonna let it happen. The Lord was like, all right. It is what it is. All right, we gonna get him back. We gonna get him. We gonna get him. Okay. And the angels just like, all right, we gonna see what's something. But the Lord had faith in me. The Lord had faith in me that I come to her, and I went like boom. Then next thing you know, I started ascending. And then I started praising the Lord. Then it started from reading a verse to a scripture to a page to a chapter to a book, the book. Well, I'm not saying like the Bible. I'm saying like a book such as like Book of Genesis, Book of Moses, Book of Leviticus. All of that. That's what I'm talking about as a book of Numbers. I'm not talking about the Bible because I will never call the Bible just a book. That is, number one, it's the best book in the world. It's the best book in the world. No lie be told, but that's not what I'm talking about. I don't call the Bible just a book. Oh man. The Lord knew I was gonna come around, but now look at me. I'm speaking to his people. And I'm helping these people out in the mental, in the spiritual, and the emotional. Like I'm helping everybody out. Now I'm doing 30-minute videos. Say what? Say what? 30-minute videos? Oh man. I'm getting it in. I'm really getting it in. And I'm glad I'm getting it in for the Lord, because this is nothing but the Lord. I wouldn't have been able to talk like how I talk if it wasn't for the Lord. All truth be told, there is no way I would have this voice without the Lord. Without the Lord. There's no way that can happen. And I'm forever rejoicing in the name of the Lord for giving me this, because ain't no way I would have been able to. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I promise you there'll be no way that I'll be this much of an impact if it wasn't for the Lord. Wouldn't be a way. I could not see it. Wouldn't be a way. Anyways, guys, I hope you all had a wonderful discussion. If you could like, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing. Now I hope to see you in the next video, and I'm gonna be looking for y'all. All right, and y'all have a blessed day.